Online students, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see the screen? Kindly please respond to the chat for me. Am I audible? Am I audible? Come on. Please check. Please check. Kindly please message me in the chat for me. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. A very good morning, guys. Very good morning. So, yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So, guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, let me ask you this. Anyone new today? Like this is the first time you came to the class? Raise your hands, please. Please raise. Please raise. 1, 2. Down. Thank you. Below 5. Online students, if anyone new today, if this is your first class, I request you to kindly please raise your hands in the meeting. Please raise your hands in the meeting and keep him like that so that I'll be able to know. Okay. 6 people. All right. So 7. Below 10. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Guys, for the new people who came today only, yesterday only we started our sessions regarding our advanced Java. Here, I just want to say one small thing, that is in advanced Java, there are literally no demo classes. From yesterday onwards, we already started advanced Java. Advanced Java will be completed within 50 working days. In those 50 working days, one day already done, that is yesterday. So yesterday's recording is available in this scanner. Feel free to scan this scanner and please make sure to join in a WhatsApp community. If you join in that WhatsApp community, yesterday's recording will be there. Today's recording, maybe like 4 to 5 days recordings will be available. Okay. So please make sure to scan and join in this community. Same rules applies for my online students also, guys. Make sure to scan, and yes, make sure to watch the recordings for day 1. One more time I am saying, yesterday, from yesterday onwards, we started with our advanced Java. There are absolutely no demo classes in advanced Java. Right from day 1 onwards, we will count 50 working days. All right. Okay. So yes, let us start with our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, as always, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts which I had covered in our yesterday's session. So yesterday, first we started discussing about different types of applications, to be precise. So yeah, totally in general, we are having 4 types of applications are there. May I know what are those? Standalone applications, web-based applications, enterprise applications, and mobile application. The main difference between web-based applications and an enterprise application is payment portal, payment gateway will be there. Of course, both listen. You can write it later, boys. Concentrate on the class, please. Later, just concentrate on the class. Okay. So yes, of course, both web-based and enterprise applications, the output will be visible on a browser, right? But the main difference between them is in web-based applications, there will not be any payment gateway. In enterprise applications, yes, there will be a payment portal. When you're speaking about web-based applications, if we want to create a web-based applications, obviously we need to take the help of advanced Java. Advanced Java means 3 concepts will be there: JDBC, servlets, JSP. Sir, only advanced Java is enough? No. Obviously, come on. Without core Java, literally there is no advance, right? So we are supposed to, I repeat, in order to create a web-based application, we are supposed to have a proper, when I say proper, literally proper, we are supposed to have a proper idea about core Java. Along with that, advanced Java. Along with that, Oracle. Basic knowledge is enough. I don't need huge Oracle knowledge. Basic knowledge like creating the table, passing the data into the table, retrieving the data back from the table according to our requirements. Enough. And then UI knowledge. If you are having UI knowledge, that is actually recommended. Is that clear? So with these concepts, we'll be able to create a web-based application. So as I said, in advanced Java, there are 3 concepts are there. Please tell me, guys, what are those? JDBC, servlets, JSP. JDBC means, connecting Java program to the database. Literally, the name itself is self-explanatory. Java database connectivity. We'll see that how to connect our Java program to the database, and servlets, how to deal with the server-side programming. We'll be using Apache Tomcat server. I already told you there will be a lot of servers are there. JBoss, Glassfish, Apache Tomcat server. Best is Apache Tomcat server. We'll be trying to deal with that. And JSP, how to display the view. We'll be dealing with MVC architecture in our projects. We'll be dealing with MVC architecture, model view controller architecture. When you're speaking about view, we will write the view logic in the JSP, Java server pages, right? So yes, we'll be trying to see with those. Now, yesterday I already said that. One more time I am repeating. 50 working days. In these 50 working days, 20 to 25, below 20 to 25 working days, JDBC. After that, remaining servlets, JSP. Whenever I'm dealing with servlets and JSP, again, we need to use JDBC, obviously, right? So we already started our sessions yesterday. Yesterday, first we started discussing about storages. Of course, after completing types of applications, we started discussing about storages. Please tell me, guys. By the way, guys, what do you mean by storage? Anyone tell me? What do you mean by storage? Don't say simply it's a place where we are storing. Something else? Storing the data? Yeah, storing the data in a particular place. I'm not saying no for it. Okay. Anything else? Come on, try. Just try. What do you mean by storage? Of course, storing the data in a particular place. I cannot and I will not say no for it. Let me make this simple. Can I say storage is a place where we'll be able to access the data even after closing the application? I want you to understand. One more time. Storage is a place where we'll be able to access the data even after closing the application, right? I believe you're getting the point here, right? So when you're speaking about storages, we are having totally, please tell me how many types of storages are there? I need response, guys. 4 types. First one, field storage, object storage, file storage, database storage. Field storage, object storage, both these are temporary storages. So we need to go for more permanent kind of storage. So yeah, obviously we can go with file storage. Files is there, IO streams, concepts, byte streams, character streams, data streams, object streams, buffered byte streams, buffered character streams, core Java. Yeah, we know how to read the data, concentrate. We know how to read and write the data from a file or into a file, how to copy the data, done. But when you're speaking about files, guys, there are some drawbacks are there. Mainly, to be precise, 4 to 5 drawbacks are there. The main drawback is data redundancy, duplication data. As data duplicate, okay, first one, data duplicate, data redundancy. After that, data inconsistency. So as data is not consistent, data integrity will be lost. So yeah, as there is no data integrity, trust will be there. Trust will not be there. So security problems will be coming, sharing problems will be coming. So in order to overcome all these drawbacks, which are arising because of file storage, we need to go for more permanent more better kind of storage, that is database storage. When you're speaking about these databases, yeah, in the market, there are a lot of databases are there. Microsoft SQL Server, Sysbase, MongoDB, NoSQL, MySQL, Oracle, DB2, lot of databases are there. At least one database we are supposed to have an idea. As you guys are already learning Oracle, let's continue with Oracle only. Maybe in your Spring Boot, your trainer may go with MySQL also. Hopefully, that is actually MySQL is open source. So anyways, that's for another scenario. Now let's try to speak about Oracle. So right now in our Java, in our advanced Java classes, from our Java program, we will be connecting our Java program to the Oracle. From the Oracle, we'll be trying to retrieve the data into our Java program. And if you're trying to perform any modifications from our Java program, those modifications will be reflected in the database. This entire concept is nothing but JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. That is what we are going to start by today. So up to here, these are all the concepts which we had covered in our yesterday's session. So guys, from Monday onwards, okay, tomorrow is Sunday, take a break. There will not be any classes, obviously. From Monday onwards, everyone should be having a laptop. That is for sure. If you're not having a laptop, no, I'm not going to allow. I repeat, if you're not having a laptop, I'm not going to allow in offline. Why? Because until my presence is there, I want my students to write the code hands-on. Completely our advanced Java will be hands-on. Maybe you will write one program next Monday. I may explain Monday or Tuesday. I'll explain only one program. That single program you will write in the notes. Remaining all the programs, you need to type them in your laptop only. I already said how our advanced Java classes will be going on in 3 phases. Phase 1, I'll write the code. You will write the code. Phase 2, we both will parallelly try to write the code. You will not wait for me. You will try to write the code. Phase 3, literally you don't need my code. You will try to write the code with your own idea. That is how our advanced Java classes will be going on. So in order to make this happen, laptop practice absolutely mandatory. And trust me, you will love it. You will love our classes. I can promise you with that. The only thing what I need is please don't miss a single class also. No, seriously, I mean it. I can promise you one thing. In these 50 working days, every day you will learn a new concept. Every day. It's not like a single day already we came, it's not required. No, every day you learn a new concept. I can promise you with that, right? So please don't miss the classes. If you miss the class, you'll miss the concept. And laptop notes, both are absolutely mandatory. If possible, Monday will be our first JDBC program. If possible, Monday will be our first JDBC program. I guess already Oracle is installed in your laptops. So let's see. Generally, when we are writing our first JDBC program, very few people will be able to succeed the code. So let's see Monday. How many of you guys will be success by connecting our Java program to the database? All right. So yes, as I said, let's start with our JDBC. Guys, before starting with our JDBC concepts, hang on. Yeah, Dipankar, of course, I can accept with your definition. I'll accept with that. That is good. That is good. So guys, yes, before starting with our JDBC concepts, first we are supposed to have an idea about terminologies, commonly used terminologies. For example, when I say constructor, immediately you know what is a constructor. When I say typecasting, when I say parse methods, immediately you will be trying to remember them. Core Java. Speak. Everyone should speak. Yes. So we already know that. Like that, when you're speaking about JDBC, we need to have an idea about 5 P's. PP. 5 P's. First one is, let me just try to, no need to write anything. Just sit back, relax and enjoy the session. Literally no need to write anything. When I ask you to write, at that time you can write. Okay. No problem. So terminologies. When you're speaking about JDBC terminologies, we need to have an idea about 5 P's. First P, persistence. Persistence. Next one, persistence. Tell me. Store. Persistent store. After that, persistent data. Fourth one, persistent operations. Persistent operations. Fifth one, persistent logic. We'll discuss that. Now, what is the first one? Persistence. Okay, what do you mean by persistence? Persistence means nothing but literally storing the data into the database. That's nothing but, see, kindly please read it. Process of saving and managing the data for a long time. Very, very, very simple. Guys, again, honestly speaking, no one is going to ask you this in the interview. Tell me what do you mean by persistence? Tell me what do you mean by persistent data? Absolutely not. No one is going to ask this in the interview, but we will use these terminologies in our coding, in our projects. For example, you are in a team. They may ask you which persistent store you are using. Means it's literally asking they are literally asking which database you are using. I hope you're understanding me, right? Just terminologies, guys. That's it. Don't make it complicated. Very, very, very simple. 5 P's. 5 P's we need to learn. First one is persistence. Persistence. Okay, what do you mean by persistence? Persistence means it's a process of storing and managing the data. That's it, not more than that. After that, persistent store. The place where we are storing database. The place where we are storing the data. That is nothing but database. After that, persistent data. The data which we are storing into the database. I hope you are understanding me, right? One more time. What is first one? What do you mean by persistence? Don't make it complicated. Feel free to use your normal English. One more time. One more time. What is first P? What do you mean by persistence? Storing and managing the data. That's it. Second one. It's a place where we are actually storing the data. Third one. The data which we are trying to store. That's it. And fourth one is persistent operations. When you say persistent operations, CURD, SCURD, you know CURD operations? What are those? Create, update, read, modify, all those will be coming under persistent operations. CURD operations, SCURD, select commands, SCURD operations, all these are persistent operations. And in order to work with these persistent operations, we need to deal with our persistent logic, that is JDBC. We will be using with we'll be trying to deal with persistent operations. I repeat, we will be dealing with persistent operations in our Java program by the logic known as JDBC. Java Database Connectivity. As simple as this. Up to now, is it clear, guys? Okay, now please help me one more time. Tell me how many P's we need to learn. P's 5. First one. After that. And finally, and that is JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. Okay. So now let's speak about JDBC architecture. Guys, if you are perfect in our JDBC architecture, JDBC is almost completed. No, honestly, I'm speaking about this. Why? Because in JDBC architecture, there are side headings will be there. Totally, I'm going to say 7 components. In JDBC architecture, totally, I will say 7 components. In entire JDBC, we will discuss about these 7 components only. 7 components. Okay. So JDBC architecture, very, very important. I don't want anyone to write. No, I want you to remember this. Don't write, remember. I'll give you time. I'll give you time right now. I'll give you time to write them. But first, remember. Okay. All right. Seriously, don't write. Don't write. First, listen. When you're speaking about JDBC architecture, totally, we will be having 7 components are there. 7 components. Okay. First one is JDBC API. Okay. We know what is API, application programming interface. So basically all listen, concentrate. When you're speaking about JDBC API, all the classes, interfaces, I mean to say predefined classes, interfaces, which we need to connect our Java program to the database will be present inside this JDBC API. One more time. All predefined classes, interfaces, which we need to connect our Java program to the database will be present inside this JDBC API. As simple as this. That's it, not more than that. That is the first one. What is the first one? JDBC API. Second one. What is the second one? Look and tell me. What is the second one? What is that? One more time. JDBC driver manager. That is a class. It is a predefined class, and don't even dare to forget that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Driver manager class plays a very damn crucial role in connection our Java program to the database? As of now, just remember, what is driver manager? It is a class. For example, runnable. Oh, how many of you completed multi-threading? Fine. For example, string buffer. It is a class. It's a class. Like that, driver manager. It is a class. Sir, why you are saying class? That much of intensity, guys. Why? Because in advanced Java, most of the time we will be dealing with interfaces, not the classes. Most of the time we will deal with predefined interfaces. Very rarely we will be dealing with classes. So whenever that class comes, yep, you need to remember. See, honestly speaking, in advanced Java, there will be very, very less interview questions, maybe 4 or 5. That's it, not more than that. But advanced Java gives you a bridge for learning your Spring Boot. So how much good you are in advance, that much it will benefit for your Spring Boot. Am I clear with that? So one more time. Please tell me, guys, totally how many components are there in JDBC? 7 components are there. First one, JDBC API. It consists of all the predefined classes and interfaces which we need to connect our Java program to the database. As simple as this. What is the second one? Driver. Let's go with driver manager. Leave JDBC. Just go with driver. What is the second one? What is the driver manager? Class. I want you to say driver manager class. Driver manager class. Let's go for one more time. Totally, there are 7 components are there. 7. First one, JDBC API. Okay. After that, driver manager class. After that, drivers. JDBC drivers. When you're speaking about a driver, okay. What is actually a driver? Driver is a person who is going to connect source and destination. You can consider like that. Very simple, right? Yes or no? Exactly like that. In our Java program, we are having drivers. How many drivers are there? 4 drivers are there. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Type 1, JDBC, ODBC bridge driver. Type 2, okay. Technical names are there. Today only we are going to discuss. Wait for it. 4 types of drivers are there. Type 1, normal, simply. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Currently we'll be using type 4 driver. Sir, okay. But what is actually a driver? Okay. Driver, of course, it's a software component, by the way. Driver is a software component which will be connecting Java program to the database. Driver is going to connect Java program to the database. Java calls will be converted into database specific calls. Database calls will be converted into Java calls by the driver. Are you understanding me? Please respond. One more time. Just tell me what is a driver? Don't say source and destination. I just said that an example. Normal technical meaning. What is a driver? Driver connects. That's it. Don't make it complicated. Driver connects Java program to the. How many types of drivers are there? Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. Almost every projects currently we will be using type 4. That is thin Java driver or pure Java driver. Technical name. Thin driver or pure Java driver. We can say like that. Clear? One more time. Tell me. Totally how many components are there? First one, JDBC API. Next one, absolutely, driver manager class. Third one, how many are there? And type 1, type 2, type 3 and type 4. And finally, fourth one is, what is it? Fourth, no, I'm speaking about the fourth component in the architecture. Connection, wait, that is an interface. Connection interface. Mark my words, driver manager, connection, driver manager class and connection interface. These two plays a very, very, very crucial role in connecting our Java program to the database. You will understand very soon, maybe by Monday, you will understand why I am saying these many times. Okay. One more time. First one is JDBC API. Okay. After that, driver manager. We know that is important, but we don't know why it is important. Okay. We'll discuss that. Third one. Yeah, we know what is a driver. Basically, driver is going to connect Java program to the database. How many types of drivers are there? And most commonly, which one we are going to use? Type 4. And fourth one is connection interface. Okay, we know again, coming back here, we know connection interface is important, but still we don't know why it is important. We'll discuss that very soon. Wait for it. Now, fifth one is statements. Let's go with plural. Statements. Here I have given statement, but I want you to go with plural statements. There are 3 types of statements are there, guys. 3 types. First one, statement. Literally, statement. Second one, prepared statement. What is it? Prepared statement. Third one, callable statement. Callable statement. One more time. Please tell me, how many types of statements are there? How many types of drivers are there? Come on. 4 types. Now I'm speaking about statement. So we are having 3 types of statements are there. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. When we need to use statement, when we need to use prepared statement, when we need to use callable statement. Okay. Very simple. Basically statement, all these 3 are interfaces. Statement, interface. Prepared statement, interface. Callable statement, interface. Okay. When we need to use a statement, if we want to execute, guys, are you listening? If we want to execute simple SQL query for one time. To be precise, selection group of SQL queries for one time. Then we need to use statement. Simple SQL queries, selection SQL queries for one time. Then we need to use statement. If we want to execute one SQL query for multiple times, prepared statement. Sir, one SQL query for multiple times. When we will be using like that? For example, let's go like inserting the data. Okay, let's go with Swiggy. Any n number of users will be trying to order the food. Na? Every time whenever a user is ordering, some data should be inserted, right? Insert command. Multiple times we need to execute the same line. You need to understand, Ra. What if, for example, one user, for example, tell me one restaurant name. Let's go with Meridian, Panjagota. Meridian restaurant is there. I open Swiggy and I try to look at Meridian. I'll be getting a menu. In your machine, in your mobile also, you'll be getting a menu, na? That is actually selection only for one time. I hope you're understanding me, right? For everyone, menu is same, but everyone orders will be different. Inserting the data. I guess you're understanding the concept here, right? So selection group SQL queries. If we want to execute for one time, then we need to deal with the statement interface. Please say statement interface. One more time. Tell me how many types of statements are there? First one, interface. Statement interface. When we need to use statement interface? Simple SQL query for one time. Statement. When we need to use prepared statement? One SQL query for multiple times. Then we need to use prepared statement. When we need to use callable statement? Multiple SQL queries for one time. What? Okay. In Oracle, there is a concept known as procedures and functions. Not done? Oracle? You're going on. It's okay, no problem. In Oracle, there is a concept known as procedures and functions. In that procedures and functions, what happen, we will be able to execute a bunch of SQL queries for one time, single time. We can execute a batch of SQL queries at a one time immediately. Are you understanding me? Those scenarios, in those kind of scenarios, we need to use callable statement. One more time. Tell me, how many types of statements are there? Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. When I'll say, when we need to use a statement, one SQL query, simple SQL query for one time. When we need to use prepared statement, one SQL query for multiple times, then we need to use prepared statement. Okay, what about callable statement? When we need to use callable statement, multiple SQL queries for, then we need to use callable statement. Please tell me you understand this. Okay, one more time. Now tell me, totally how many components are there? JDBC architecture. How many? First one, JDBC API, all the predefined classes and interfaces will be present. Second one, driver manager class. Remember that, driver manager class. Okay. Third one, drivers. Okay, we know what is a driver. We know what is a driver. It's a software component which connects Java program to the database. How many types of drivers are there? Type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. Okay, fine. Next one, fourth one. Connection. One last time. Connection. Damn sure remember that. Connection interface. After that, statements. Statement. How many types of statements are there? First one. After that, callable statement. Okay. Now, sixth one is result set. Okay, but what is this result set? Okay, for example, let me just try to give me a second. Okay, SELECT select a star from EMPLOYE employee. Just a second. Set line size something like 200, I guess. Okay, I got my data here. Now let me just try to copy this. Okay, and I'm going to open a paint here. Okay, now basically this is the data which is actually present in my database. Okay, fine. This is the data. This entire data, whenever we are trying to retrieve the entire data, wait, how we are retrieving this data? By using a query. What is that query? Select a star from EMP. I mean, select star from employee, right? So whenever we are using selection group SQL queries, please concentrate. Whenever we are using selection group SQL queries, obviously we will be getting some result. According to this query, this is my result, right? If I change the query, the result will vary. Result will modify, obviously. But actually, this result, this entire result, starting from first row to the last row, that is actually stored in an object, in our Java program. Just a second. In our Java program, and that object name is a result set object. Just let me try to keep it like this. Result set, that's an interface, by the way. It's an interface. So what is actually result set? Result set means that data which obtained by using selection group SQL queries. Are you understanding me? That is actually stored in an object. That is which object? Result set object. Enough. That's it. As of now, enough. Don't go for more. There are different types of result sets are there. All we'll discuss that later. As of now, enough. One more time. Now, please tell me, when you're speaking about JDBC architecture, totally yes, we are having 7 components are there. First one, JDBC API. After that, driver manager class. After that, I'm sorry, drivers. After that, connection interface. After that, statements. How many are there? Okay. After that, after statements, result set interface, and finally last one is SQL exception. SQL exception. Basically, you know when or where a null pointer exception will be occurring. Null pointer exception, any modifications, any operations on null, obviously we'll be getting a null pointer exception. Can we avoid that? How? That's good job. Now, try catch handling. Try catch is handling, but there is a separate class which is introduced in Java 1.8 known as optional class. By using optional class, literally we can avoid null pointer exception. Completely null. You will never get null in your example. I mean, in your code. That's another scenario. Anyways, leave that. Okay. One more time. So, yes, whenever we are performing any operations by using JDBC, what do you mean by JDBC? I'm not asking the full form of JDBC. What do you mean by JDBC? Connecting Java program to the database. Whenever you are performing any operations, whenever you're using JDBC concept, if there is any exception, obviously that exception will be SQL exception. So either we can handle that exception or simply we can use throws. You know throws keyword, right? As simple as this. So these are all the 7 components which are present in our JDBC architecture. Dot. Amma, you. Yeah. What are those 7 components? No need to stand early. Sit down and tell me. JDBC API, driver manager class. Okay, good. Connection interface, statements. I'm impressed. Result set. Result set interface. And that is a perfect answer. SQL exception. I believe it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay. Can I ask anyone all the components? Last chance. Okay. Please open your notes for me. Go ahead. Keep a small side heading as understanding JDBC terminologies. Open your notes. Please keep a small side heading as understanding JDBC terminologies. Amma. Wait for it. Whenever that concept comes, I'll let you know. Understanding JDBC terminologies. And today starting, we discussed about 5 P's. What are those 5 P's? Persistence, persistent store, persistent data, persistent operations, persistent logic. I want you to write all those 5 P's, and what you understand, just write one line enough for me. In your own words. Frame your own words. I don't want to rely on the notes. What you understand, right? 5 P's. Go ahead. Frame your own words. Ready? Notes. 2 minutes. By the way, I'll upload the entire data in the Google Classroom. That is for sure. Up to now, Google Classroom is not yet created. Hopefully, our team will create this Google Classroom, I guess, by Wednesday or Thursday next week. Okay, but there is a reason why I want you to write. There are some concepts which I want you to write. You should not skip them. You must write them. Remember that. Even though you write, I'll upload this data in the Google Classroom. That is for sure. Data will be there. I'll provide the notes. I promise you with that. One last minute, guys. One last minute. I hope it's complete for everyone. Please keep assigning as JDBC architecture. JDBC architecture. Note on a small point for me. Just a small point. JDBC architecture consists of JDBC architecture consists of 7 important components. JDBC architecture consists of 7 important components which will work combinedly, which will work combinedly to give the output. To give the output. Those are listed below. Kindly please have all these 7 components in your notes. Make sure to write clearly. All these 7, please. JDBC API complete. Oh, sorry. Please. I cannot zoom, buddy. I'll do one thing. Just a second. Let me. Better? Please. Online students, if completed, kindly please make sure to message me in the chat if it is done. Take time, no worries. No worries, absolutely okay. Take time. Online students, don't forget to message me if it is completed. One last minute. One last minute, guys. One last minute. Please cross check. Okay. I guess it's completed for everyone. Boys, is it done? Girls, completed? Okay, great. All right. And online students, a small request from my end. Whenever you are sending a message, please select everyone, not exactly to host and panelist. If you select everyone, your messages will be seen by everyone. Okay. Please make sure to send a message to everyone. All right. Okay. So first, let us speak about drivers. Drivers. Okay. Please keep us heading as understanding JDBC drivers. Understanding JDBC drivers. Okay. So guys, I already said this. Driver, it's a software component which connects Java program to the database, right? So just a small technical explanation for that. Note down a small point for me. JDBC API uses drivers. JDBC API uses drivers for what? Don't write for what. You tell me. For what? Connect different databases. Please. JDBC API uses drivers to connect to different databases. Next point. These acts as a, what do you mean by these drivers? These acts as a bridge between, tell me, bridge between Java program and a database. Not exactly the same. These acts as a bridge between Java program and a database. Tell me how many types of drivers are there? That is the next point. There are, no, the next point. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers are present. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers are present. First one, JDBC ODBC bridge driver. That is type 1. JDBC ODBC bridge driver type 1. Wait. Don't write type 2, type 3, type 4. Wait. Please wait. Now, just stop writing for a minute. Please don't write anything. Just listen. So as I already said, basically drivers are used to connect our Java program to the, I said don't write. Later you will regret. Please don't write. Wait. Okay. As I said, yes, drivers are basically used to connect Java program to the database. So yeah, 4 types of drivers are there. Normally, generally, we will call them as type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. But technical, there are some technical names are there. First one is JDBC ODBC bridge driver. After that, native API driver. After that, network protocol driver. After that, thin driver. Okay. Now, in all these drivers, type 1 driver is literally removed. I mean, means removed says driver is there, but Java is not supporting type 1 driver as of now. Okay. Why? JDBC ODBC bridge driver needs 2 times conversions. But from the Java program, if we want to connect to the database, Java calls must be converted into first vendor calls, and then again from there, it should be converted into database calls. Like that. 2 times conversions are required. Sir, I did not understand. Okay. For example, I want to speak with a girl. Too late for that. Let's consider a boy and a girl is there. Okay. Boy wants to speak with a girl. Boy knows English. Girl knows, say language. Telugu. Any other? Let's go like Germany. Let's go like Germany. Why are national? Go for international. Go. Let's go like that. Boy knows English. Girl knows only Germany. Now he wants to communicate with the girl, right? There are 2 persons are there. There are 2 persons are there. Let us consider 2 persons are there. Now, totally how many persons are there? 4. Boy, girl, in between 2 persons. Are you understanding me? First, boy will say in English to his friend. in English. He will convert that to in Telugu to his friend, another friend. You need to respond, Ra. Okay, just a minute. Let me. It will not take much time. Just a second. Okay. Here, just let me try to make it like this. Okay, so boy, and the communication should be done with boy need to communicate with a GIRL. What is that? GIRL, girl. Boy is supposed to communicate with a girl. Okay. So in order to communicate, what is actually happening here? Boy will actually, this particular person, he will try to speak with a friend, FRIEND, friend one, and there is one more friend. Let us consider like friend two. Friend two. Okay, fine. Now he will speak to this guy in English. This guy will speak to this guy in Telugu, what he needs. And this guy, I hope you're understanding me, right? This guy will speak to this guy in Telugu, and this guy will translate that to this girl in Germany. How many conversions are there? I hope you're understanding me, right? Two conversions are there here. Literally two conversions. And finally, the end result, what will happen? It's very slow process. I hope you're understanding the problem here. Multiple conversions are there. Number of conversions. Be precise, two conversions are there. Very, very, very slow driver. Slow. JDBC, ODBC bridge driver is very slow driver because we are having multiple conversions are there. First, Java code. From the Java code, JDBC code means here, JDBC code means Java code. From the Java code, okay, driver, JDBC, ODBC driver will be there. From the driver, it will be again converted into ODBC driver, another conversion. From that, it will be connected to the database. Very, very slow, not at all recommended for enterprise applications. As a matter of fact, from Java 1.8 version onwards, Java literally stopped supporting this driver. We are not using it. Basically, that is Microsoft driver. Microsoft driver. We are not using it. So next option, that is type 2 driver. What is that? Native API driver. Literally, the name itself is self-explanatory. Native API means if we want to use this driver, we need to install vendor library in our server. We need to install vendor libraries. So, okay means better performance. It is going to give better performance than type 1. Why? Because there is only one conversion. Directly native API, I mean from the Java code, it will be going to the native API and directly it will be going to the database. The only problem is library, memory, occupancy will be more. That is the thing, problem. I mean, that is a problem which occurred in type 2 driver. What is the type 2 driver? Native API driver. Yeah, definitely better than type 1, but not better than type 4. I hope you're understanding me, right? Next one. Okay. After that, what? Okay. Totally, there are 4 drivers. Sir. First one, JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. Let's go with the technical names. First one is JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. After that, native API driver. After that, network. Please respond, Ra. What is the third? What is the third driver? Network protocol driver. Whenever you are speaking about network protocol driver, and remember this when I am saying this, you need to completely install a separate server for that. Network protocol driver is actually very good. I'm not saying no for it. That is good. Almost equal to type 4 driver, almost equal to type 4 driver. But the problem is complex setup. There is a middle layer will be there. Completely a separate server you need to install. So that is also okay-ish. So third one is network protocol driver. Yeah, from the Java code, network protocol driver is there. There is only one conversion. But the only problem is we need to completely install another server, another application server. So memory consumption will be more. Of course, it is almost equal to type 2 and type 4. It will be working in the middle. Some companies are still working in this type 3 driver. I'm not saying no for it. Let me be very frank. Some companies are working on this, but most of the companies are dealing with type 4 driver, that is thin Java driver or pure Java driver. Very simple, very easy to work with, and installation process also not that much great. I mean, not that much tough. Very easily we will be able to working with this. And this driver is purely written in Java. Purely written in Java. That is the reason currently most of the companies are working with this type 4 driver only. In your projects also, we will be using type 4 driver only. Not only, I'm not speaking about advanced. In Spring Boot also, you'll be using type 4. In your real time also, you'll be using type 4 unless until the client is specifically requesting for this type 3 driver, unless until. Otherwise, most of the time, type 4. So if you want me to rate type 4 driver, 90% of the time we'll be using type 4 driver. Remaining 10% of the time we'll be using type 3. Type 1, type 2, type 3 is almost gone. Type 1, absolutely outdated. Is that clear? Now, after below that JDBC ODBC bridge driver, I want you to write this class name. Just now you wrote na. What is the first one you have written? JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Just write this class name and this conversion. Just these steps. Enough. Please. Sun dot JDBC dot ODBC dot JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Sun dot JDBC dot ODBC. It's a package. It is a package. JDBC ODBC driver. It is a class name. Fully qualified class name. Just write these diagrammatic representation. That's it. No need to write all these points. I will upload the notes. Please don't write all these points. I just want you to write the class name along with that JDBC code, just these conversions. Enough. Done. Please, second one, native API driver type 2 class name and just this diagrammatic representation. That's it. Not more than that. Native API driver. Just write only up to here. Don't go with remaining things. Oh, it's not visible. Just write only these three. Enough. Not more than that. Don't worry about advantages, drawbacks. All I'll upload in the notes. It's absolutely okay. Trust me. Honestly speaking, no one is going to ask you these in the interviews. That is for sure. But yeah, we are supposed to have an idea about this. I don't want to waste the time by writing all this. Let's mainly, we'll focus on code. Next one, type 3 driver, please. Network protocol driver, type 3, class name, com.syspace. This driver name is for syspace. IBM driver. com.syspace.jdbc3, jdbc.syspace driver for syspace. No spaces. The only problem with this type 3 driver is setup is complex. I mean, we need an additional server for only for this driver. So it will be load on the client. Akshay, I understand your requirement, but the problem is, when you're speaking about office laptop, I cannot assure you outside softwares will be working properly. Better try to go with separate one. Setup is same, Amma. Setup is same for all the databases, but that depends upon security restrictions, how your network admin kept in your laptop. Is it done? And finally, last one, type 4, which we will be using in our projects, Oracle.jdbc.oracle driver. This is thin Java driver or pure Java driver. Enough. No need to write the entire thing, just only these. Enough. It's done? Not. That's it. Guys, Monday will be our first JDBC program. That is for sure. Monday. 100% you need to attend this class by laptop. That is absolutely mandatory. So, I mean, laptop means laptop should be working. Sir, charging completed. No, I'm not going to accept with that. Take care of, fortunately, Sunday is there. If there is any problems with your laptop, don't pressurize your parents for a new one. Ask your friends for 2 hours. I hope you understand me. Keeping 50,000, 40,000 button, I don't want that. Try to get a good laptop from your friends if you can do that, right? But everyone should be having a laptop and take care of the battery. Battery must be for 2 hours. There are no sockets are there. Socket is there. Socket is there. No one should use it. Sockets, I'll make sure. So don't rely on those sockets, right? How can I give one socket for everyone? You tell me. So no one will use that socket. So don't rely on the sockets available here. Please take care of the proper battery backup. 2 hours, it should be there. 2 hours. Eclipse must be there. Oracle must be there. Which version we'll see that, no problem. And most importantly, if you are having any antivirus, especially McAfee, uninstall, not deactivate, uninstall. You don't need antivirus for your laptop. It will work normally. But the thing is, if you're having an antivirus, it will stop our Java connections to the database. It's not like 100% it will start. It will stop. There is a chance. Why I'm saying this? Because you'll understand on Monday. Okay. And online students, one more time, I'm requesting, if there is even 0.001% chance also, come to offline. Trust me, there is a reason why I'm saying this. All right. That's it, guys. That's it for today. Have a fantastic weekend. See you again on Monday. And one last time, are you comfortable with the way which I'm explaining? No, why? Because a lot of people, this is the first time you are interacting with me. Again, if you are having any trouble, please do let me know. Are you comfortable? Dot. That's it, guys. See you. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Online students, I guess you enjoyed our today's sessions. If possible, I request you to kindly please message me in the chat, guys. That is great. That is great, guys. See you guys. See you on Monday. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Yeah, boys.